Alright, welcome back to the National Predators GM mode. 26-8-7 through the first 41 games of the season. Good record. We just lost to the best team in the entire NHL, Boston. However, before that we scored 12 goals in 2 games. So, pretty good pace if you ask me. 2.5 stars, not worth. 3.5 stars, but 25, also not worth the roster spot. Alright, so we're starting out with the divisional game against the St. Louis Blues right here. Hopefully we can bounce back from that loss against the Bruins. They broke up a pretty good win streak we had. Alright, we won 5-2 right here. Duchesne, 25 goals on the season. Our leading point producer, finally doing what we expected him to do when we acquired him. We lost 3-4 to the Devils, but we bounced back 3-0 shutout against the Islanders. Good game right there. We got a couple more games against the East right here. Looks like the Lightning are not having the greatest of seasons. Druin and Stamkos leading them, and we shut out back-to-back shutouts for. That might not have been Semyon Varlamov with one of those, but I know we got at least one. I think anyway. Travis Konecny's out for like a week. I didn't check goalie stats last time. I don't think before the very end, so we'll do that here just before the trade deadline. 5-0, 3 straight shutouts. That one was Varlamov again. I know that for a fact. Our offense has been on fire. Defense has been on fire. Another shutout, and it's Varlamov again. Varlamov is the hero today. He is shutting everyone out. Alright, we got shut out there. Should not have talked. Alright, so not a good game right there, but we had 4 shutouts in a row. I think it was 4 shutouts in a row. Let me look quick. This is the All-Star break, so we can stop it. It's gonna if it doesn't stop for us now, it'll stop eventually. Unless the game froze. No, the game didn't freeze. Alright, Travis Konecny's back from the minor league team. Alright, so we'll put him up here. Grigorenko, Bork, Hayes. Alright, can't wait till we get rid of Bork. Useless. Actually, you could just deal him at the deadline. Alright, All-Star game today. Blue team. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Hold on. Wasting time. Alright. Gaudreau, Sagan, Perry, Forsberg, Duchesne, and Kane. That was almost our whole line right there. Steen, McKinnon, Parise, Ribeiro, 82 overall, Hansel, and Toffoli. With Mirko Mueller, Andre Sekera, who's all the way up to an 87, Jesus. Myers and Cody Franzen, Glendening, and Justin Schultz. Goaltenders are Varlamov and Stalock. Yeah, he just had a huge streak right there. How could you not make the All-Star game after having 4 shutouts in a row? And he only got 2 goals in the last one before that. It's crazy. I don't think he had all 4 of them, but still. Where is he? He's actually up there in save percentage. He has an elite 922 save percentage, and our goals against looks like it's improved to a really good pace. So we're gonna go up to let's try right here. We're gonna have to go back out for the scout before then anyway, but still. We got back-to-back games against division rival Chicago. Not on the same night, but just our next 2 games are against Chicago. So this is really close to the end of the All-Star game to be playing games already. But usually they wait until like the midweek Wednesday night rivalry is the first game back. So at least that's what they did this year. I think they did it last year too. So we lost against Chicago. Understandable divisional game. Just need to bounce back in the next game. Hopefully. That's what we do anyway. Scout. So, we got a top 10 still in Russia. I already scouted him at the beginning of the year. SHL. Liga, I think was what we were just at. Swiss. Extra Liga. No, the DEL was where we just were. I'm going to go back to the Q, I believe. Yeah, it has a bunch of prospects. So we'll go there for 6 weeks. And then we'll go to the Dub again because they had a bunch of prospects too. So, still got a good bit of simming to go. I'd like to make it to the end of the season. I don't think we're going to do anything at the trade deadline. There's nowhere that's really a hole that needs to be filled. 3-4 win. Shea Weber's out for 2 games, it looks like. Oh, no, did I say February he's not back till? And it's January right now? Or this is about to switch over. Hold on. I'm not going to flip out yet. Okay, it's February already. Josh Juris. He's maxed out. No thank you. So we're going to just sim up this one game. He's missing one game against the St. Louis Blues. And the St. Louis Blues aren't a very good team anyway, so he actually might be back before the game even. No, he did miss one game. So, understandable. This is a one-game injury. Should be able to take them down without him. 2-1 win. Played a solid defensive game, and we did just enough to win that one. So we'll put Shea Weber here with Vic Bartley scratched now. And hopefully put him back in all those old lines too. So, trade deadline. We got 10 more games to go from where we are. So, well, 9, whatever. Go to right here, 28th. End of February is where we'll stop and check stats again. I like doing quarters of the season. It seems to be the most consistent. So, lost right there. I don't know if that was, I think that was in regulation. We haven't lost an overtime game in a while after we started out with all those overtime losses in the first half of the season. It seems like at least half our half of our losses even when we started the sim. No, maybe not. Alright, that was an overtime loss, I know that. Dallas, come on, they're not a good team. Should be able to beat them. Might have to stop if it's oh, that was another loss. Alright, we're just gonna stop the sim for a second, regroup. We'll just go a little bit more. Just wait a second, and we'll start again. Okay. Alright, 2-1 win, we bounce back right there. Duchesne can get to 30 goals before the trade deadline. It's possible. He's having a really good season. Kucherov can get up to 40 assists before the trade deadline too. I mean, that's low goals, but I mean, it's something. It's just kind of past time. 2-1 win again. We got 3 games this week. Let's hope we can win 2 of them. 35 and 21 is basically our record. Very, very above 500. 4-0 loss against the Kings. Let's just bounce back. We got a couple more games right here. We got Anaheim right here. Corey Perry with 41 goals. 8-1 loss. Whoa, that is not what we want to happen. Let's win this game against Minnesota. Divisional rival. They're pretty close to us in the standings from the looks of it. We need to bounce back win. We've given up 12 goals over the last 2 games. And we lost 4-6 in that game. Jesus Christ. No. Bad streak. Awful. That was like, we gave up 15 goals in that. 16 goals. 8 and 8. 16 goals in 3 games. Crazy. Yeah, he's definitely not there for that. I want to see where we are in the standings quick. 78 points. That's leading. Yeah, there's no way we're ever catching Boston or Toronto. We'll go up a couple more games, hopefully. Don't rethink our team, and we can win this game against Buffalo easily. 3-5. Not great win, but you know we got it done. And Chicago right here, they work their way back to 500. And 2-1 win. Okay, so we'll check stats again. Do team stats and player stats, and I'm just gonna go right through the trade deadline. Don't care at this point. We're going to lead the Western Conference pretty much regardless. The next closest team is our own Minnesota Wild in our division. Toronto's passed us, though, with our awful streak that we were just on. Our goals for is in third still. Our goals against is, yeah, it's top 5, but that really hurt over the last few games. It could have been third. It probably was third, to be completely honest. Power play is second, so that's good. Penalty kills 18th. I really fucking don't know what to do about our penalty kill at this point. And we had that 3-game stretch really ruined our last 10 games. Because we've been doing okay, actually. We had 2 3-game losing streaks, even though some of it was in overtime. So we're just going to go to the end of the season, pretty much. Hopefully we can get back on a good streak, but Mike Richards got injured too. I kind of wasn't even paying attention, but it's only a 2-week injury, so we can just have, I think Sekach is probably going to fill in that bottom line. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. They should put Beck in there, but whatever. Doesn't really matter to me all that much. So Duchesne is not going to get to 30 goals unless he gets a hat trick right here. No. So kind of slow right there. I said that before that losing streak even happened, I think. So he's 5-game goal drought. So Hopefully he can. We're just gonna sim right through this. Hopefully he can get at least 1 or 2 against Columbus right here to kind of get back on a scoring track. Linus Ullmark is 2.5 red stars. Not worth. I did not want to look at again. All right. So we won 5-3, and Duchesne got a goal like I wanted him to. So Mike Richards is back, so we'll just plug him in there instead of Sekec. So maybe Sekec can even get up to like an 81 or an 82 with this season, because he does have 1 more year of development. He's only 25, so maybe this could be his breakthrough. He had a bad NHL season last year, but for being a healthy scratch most of the season, still playing a good bit of games, I'd say he gets a good 30, 40 games experience this season. I think he already had 20 before. There's been a couple injuries since then. So the Q is where we want to go back to the dub. Get some more info about all these first rounders, because we will have a first round pick, and I'd like to get at least a 3.5 star, possibly 4-star player with said pick. Oh, I didn't look at goalies. Forgot to do that completely. All right, 5-0 win right there, and that was Varlamov. No, that was not Varlamov actually. I don't know. Yeah, it was Varlamov. Okay. So we secured at least a winning season, meaning completely over 500. I have a gripe with the scoring system for the NHL, being that you get extra points for overtime loss, because it's the only sport that does it. Goalies, Varlamov 239, goals against 917 saves. So he has fallen off a good bit, but it's still great numbers. And Ramos 231, 10-4. 922. So for a backup, it's pretty good. Varlamov has 7 shutouts as well, which probably is going to lead the league. He's going to probably get a couple more, I assume, over the next few weeks. So he should lead the league in shutouts by the end of the season, unless someone like probably Tuukka Rask is having a fucking insane season, because Boston's doing ridiculously well. 43, 16, and 9. I don't think I did stop to look at stats at all, actually. We'll take this Nick Kurdaus guy. Steve Ott. I don't want Steve Ott. Kurdaus will take 4 stars. I'm not going to complain about having a 4-star player in my system. That's not what I wanted. So we'll put Hayes right there. We'll put Lemieux on this side of him. And yeah, that works. I don't care about the special lines, just 5-on-5 really. So San Jose has a pretty decent record. Jakub Voracek leading them in assists, Thomas Hertl leading them in goals. But we should be able to win this one. Oh, we lost 3-1. Jason Fram is back, so we'll just put him in here instead of Dahlbeck, because Dahlbeck is useless. Oh, whoops. He's 4.5 stars, but he's already 25, so it's pretty clear that he's not going to turn into anything. So Duchesne has hit 30 goals this season. I'd like for him to get 40, but he'd have to score a goal in every remaining game, so that's probably not possible. Actually, I don't know if he'd have to score one in every remaining game. Yeah, he pretty much would. We only have like 14 games left, so Sekera's got 54 assists this season. Crazy. It's 2-6 loss. Jesus Christ. Forsberg's out for a week or so. 10 days, it looks like. Not a major injury, so we'll just put Sekec in. This is not going good. Alright, 4-0 win. Good bounce back. Josh Chapman's injured for a week. Actually, it's only like 6 days. He'll be back after possibly 2 to 3 games, I'd assume, depending on how many we play this upcoming week. The schedule wow, we actually played a good bit of games before that. The schedule in this game always gets messed up, so Chapman's back already. Okay. Bartley we can scratch again. Oh, 2-6 loss. This is a bad streak we're on right now. So Duchesne's actually scoring a good bit of goals right here, but Franzen's taken over our assist lead in the absence of Forsberg. I totally forgot to check player stats. I'm sorry. When I stopped for the All-Star break, that was completely my bad. All right, back-to-back wins against Pacific teams right there. Duchesne's got a few goals in his last few games. He might get up to 40 goals. Philip Forsberg's back. Okay, that's a good sign. Sekech, thank you for your services again. Pretty much playing every role we ask you to at this point. My playlist just played 2 Metallica songs back to back. Loss right there, but not a huge concern. Let's do this again. Grigorenko over there. Hayes, Lemieux for Spiller. We haven't had a great streak in the last few, but we can still be a 50-win team if we win. No, I guess not gonna happen. We'd have to win 5 out of the last 6 games, it looks like, to be a 50-win team. So we definitely took a step back from last year, actually, which I did not expect at all. That's crazy that we're gonna be a step back team. Duchesne can still get to 40 goals, but it looks very unlikely. And I don't know what his point production was this season, but that's not good. We've lost way too many games lately. We were such a good team to start out the year. Come on, this is ridiculous. We are so... Oh my god, actually we could hit 50 wins. It's not very likely. We'd have to win all these games. And they're all against divisional teams, so... And Duchesne's probably not going to get up to 40 goals either, so... Looks like Chicago's played a good bit of catch-up. And we won 4-6, so... That's good. Win at least one of these last 2, please. Preferably against Dallas, not the shitty... Okay. Cody Franzen out for a good bit of the playoffs, actually. Wow, that sucks. He's not going to get up to 50 assists. Duchesne's not going to get up to 40 goals either. Fuck. Alright, I guess it's Seth Jones' time on the top line. We're going to put Chapman up. Bartley. We'll put someone on the point. What's Backus' shot look like? Slap shot. 88. Yeah, he's good though. Backus. We'll put Backus out there on the point for the power play. Just because we don't really have another option because we have all those defensive defensemen. Shea Weber, Seth Jones, Edmondson, Chapman. Okay, so he wasn't on the penalty kill. I think that's gonna do it. Alright, Bartley actually right here. 4 lines. Weber, Forsberg. Okay. Shootout doesn't matter because we don't do shootouts. One more game here against the Wild. If Duchesne could get 2 goals, it'd be great, but I highly doubt it'll happen. And we actually might have, the Wild might have made up ground on us. But I think we won the division. I'm not sure though. We've lost a lot of games lately, and we lost that game too. So not a good sign at all. So Druin and Stamkos had a combined 200 points, but we didn't have anyone up there. So it looks like Duchesne really cooled off at the end of the year. He didn't even make the top 8 for fucking goals. That's disappointing. Our team definitely was disappointing at the end of the season. We still finished 3rd in the league for points, but I don't know what our playoff chances are, to be completely honest. We're worse than last year, I'm pretty sure. We'll look real quick. We lost like a total of 2 overtime games in the entire second half of the season. I'm gonna up medical staff. We lost like 2 overtime games in the entire second half of the season. We didn't even win 50 games. That's not... Oh, yeah, statistics. Yeah, we won... Oh, we only won 48 last year. We won 51 games the first year, okay. So, 1 game improvement. Not very good. We also I mean, we had a slightly better team last year. It wasn't by much. It was only a 1-win difference. So I don't know what to think overall. Team stats. Yeah, everyone's played the complete season. We were like the last team to play. Goals for, we actually finished second. Only Toronto had more. Goals against, we were fourth, but it was not a very good total. But it looks like, again, offense was just up. And Philadelphia had an insanely good year. We finished with the top power play. And our penalty kill was just on a fucking landslide at the end of the year. But I mean, the worst penalty kill in the league made it so it's in the playoffs. It's really random, it seems like. And we finished the season kind of indifferent, but whatever. Do player stats. I don't think anyone was a point per game player. I highly doubt it anyway. Duchesne was on a pace for like a 90-point season, and he didn't get it. So our second half was not good. So. Yeah, no one got point per game. Awesome. Duchesne had 75 points. I'm disappointed with his second half production, but I mean, everyone's second half production was lackluster. Kucherov, 72 points. He was almost a point per game player. Forsberg was 67 points. Tyler Johnson was 64. Colin Wilson had almost 30 goals. He's going to be second on the team in goals, I think. 59 points. Franzen had 57. Shea Weber had 50. Yossi had 39. Backus had 39. Seth Jones had 35. So not as good as last year, but still good nonetheless. Craig Smith, 34 points, so around what I projected for him of that 35 points. Downey had 24, that's going to be good for him. Sissons had 21, Richards had 21, Watson had 18, disappointed in him again. That's actually the exact same point total he had in his rookie season, and he was a minus again, so looks like he's kind of a bust at this point. Shaw, 18, Chapman, 18, pretty good. Sekach had 14 in 26 games played, that's pretty good. Edmondson had 13, so everyone who played major time for us had at least 13 points. So that's good. Chapman had almost 20 points. So Varlamov tailed off at the end of the year. He had a season pretty much identical to last year in terms of everything, except he had less wins, actually. Ramo probably played more. He was only slightly better. All those shutouts really helped him. He had an awful 3-game stretch where he gave up like 15 goals. So I don't know. It's tough. I don't know what our team was so dominant throughout the first half, and I don't have confidence in us after that second half. I don't know why I went back to player stats either. That was really stupid. We'll check AHL player stats too, though, while we're here nearby. I don't know why this takes so long to load. It's just stats. So Grigorenko had 65 points. Hayes had 55. Konechny had 53 as a rookie. Spillard 49. Freiberg 46. Bork was 46. Lemieux with 38. Vanier 29. Dahlbeck 27. And then Nedved had an okay rookie season, but Robert got most of the starts. So Nedved did have one shutout, though. He will definitely get a little bit of a boost in this offseason. So we'll see what the playoffs look like. I don't know who we're even facing. Look at our complete standings, but I don't know who we're facing. And it's going to be the LA Kings. There must have been some sort of crossover. We'll look at the playoff tree quick. So we'll stop Sim. He wanted 50 wins. We only got 49. It was a fucking 1-game difference. Get off my ass. So the Kings actually finished below 500, so it could be an easy first round, however, we don't know. Looks like Calgary and Edmonton, Anaheim, San Jose, Nashville, LA, Minnesota, and Winnipeg. So the Central Division is actually really weak this year. Boston, Columbus, Toronto, Florida, Philly, New York, great series from the looks of it, and Pitt, New York, which looks also like a really good series. So next episode, I know these last 2 episodes have run kind of long, but you know, we were able to do what we needed to get done. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode.